Here's just a few of the things very commonly used in the 70s and 80s that are totally banned in 2025. Why? Because it turned out that they were bad, bad, bad. There's really hundreds of them, but we're just going to look at a couple of them today. Let's look at 6, and if this video does good, we'll do a part 2 maybe. Here they are. Lawn darts. Weighted metal tip darts banned in 1988 after causing hundreds of serious head injuries and several deaths. Nothing says family fun like tossing miniature spears into a crowd of your barefoot, half-wit cousins at a family event. Literally, your reflexes determined your survival. Quaaludes. A sedative hypnotic once prescribed for anxiety and insomnia. It was pulled from the market in 1983 after massive abuse and overdose spikes. The doctor said, "Take 2 and relax, get you some sleep." America said, "What happens if I take 6? Somehow we turned a sleep aid into a full-fledged party drug. Red dye number 2. A synthetic food coloring banned in 1976 after cancer links showed up massively in lab rats. We ate popsicles that would stop a heart monitor, but they were cherry flavored, right? So it was all good. Now guess what? In 1976, they banned red. Good job, scientists. In 2025, they're just now getting around to banning all the other colors. You let that sink in. All right, y'all better sit down for this one. Trees or tries pajamas. They were flame retardant sleepwear for children, okay? Children's pajamas treated with flame retardant. Trees 2,3-dibromopropyl phosphate, banned in 1977 after proven to cause DNA mutations, not in lab rats, in humans. Our PJs were soaked in poison so we wouldn't catch fire. Spontaneous combustion was a real concern back then for our parents. Sweet dreams, Jimmy. Be at peace, you little glowing radioactive human. You won't catch fire tonight. Lead-based paint. Lead interferes with brain and nerve development, especially in children. It was banned from residential use in 1978. Now, how many houses are still out there built before 1978? And you just slop new safe paint right over that old paint? Yeah, we used to gnaw on those window sills just for fun or when we was hungry. We still passed algebra. Okay, last one. Mercurochrome, monkey blood. A common antiseptic containing mercury, banned by the FDA in 1998 for toxicity concerns. Oh, you're concerned about the toxicity of mercury. Mom poured mercury and rubbing alcohol on any cut or scrape or bruise. It didn't matter. And she would yell, "Stop crying, you big sissy. You're going to be okay. A monkey gave his blood so you could feel better." You know what? We glowed before glow-ups were cool. And somehow we survived long enough to be told that coffee was bad for us. Gen X, the scientific control group that we didn't ask to be in. Are we still in control groups today? I think to a certain extent, yeah. Those docs and scientists back in the 70s and 80s, they weren't doing anything to purposefully harm us. But you don't know what you don't know, right? I'm pretty sure today they still don't know what they don't know. The biggest issue today, I think, is that money and greed and power has gotten involved. So things are passed through without any thought whatsoever to the long-term effects. Tell me I'm wrong. Hope y'all enjoyed. If this video does good, I'll do a part 2, because Lord knows there's hundreds and hundreds of things that fit in this category. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching.